It was a warm afternoon. Buddy the Labrador was walking near the river. He was wagging his tail and enjoying the summer breeze. Suddenly, he stopped. Buddy could hear a noise he hadn't heard before. "Meow," it said again. "Mew." This time louder. Buddy looked around, but there was no cat in sight. He kept walking until he heard a loud meow, and then a tiny voice screaming for help.
Ho, ho, ho!
"Help! I can't swim. Help me!" Startled by the sound, Buddy quickly ran over to the river bank. And that's when he saw her. Misty the kitten was splashing in the water, but she was too small to swim. She was just a few weeks old and had fallen in. Her cries for help echoed across the water. Without hesitation, Buddy jumped in with a big splash.
Ho, ho, ho!
"Hold on, Misty," he barked. "I'm coming to save you." Would Buddy be able to save the kitten? Let's find out. As soon as Buddy jumped in the water, he started swimming towards Misty. But she was getting weaker by the second. She had been trying to swim for so long that she was exhausted. Her little body trembled as the icy water threatened to pull her under.
Ho, ho, ho!
Time seemed to slow down as Buddy got closer and closer. Each stroke he took was a battle against the current, each breath a testament to his determination. Finally, he was close enough to reach out with his nose and nudge her gently. "Don't worry, Misty," he said softly. "I've got you." With a final surge of strength, Buddy reached out with his paws and grabbed hold of her small body.
Ho, ho, ho!
Gently, he lifted her out of the water and cradled her close. Relief washed over him as he felt her tiny heart beating against his chest. He had done it. He had saved her life. As Buddy swam back to shore, Misty clung tightly to his back, burying her face in his fur. Buddy could feel her small body shaking, not from fear, but from the cold. He quickened his pace, eager to get her back on dry land.
Ho, ho, ho!
The warm afternoon sun beat down on them as they made their way back to the river bank. Buddy carefully climbed out of the water, keeping a close eye on Misty. As she stepped onto the grass, he let out a relieved sigh. The worst was over. Now he had to make sure she was okay. Buddy licked her head gently, trying to warm her up.
Ho, ho, ho!
Misty purred softly, nuzzling against him. Buddy felt a surge of affection for the tiny kitten. Despite her fear, she had shown incredible courage. In that moment, he knew he had made a friend for life. But what about Misty? How did she feel about Buddy? Had he won her trust? Well, as if to answer his question.
Ho, ho, ho!
Misty rubbed against his leg and let out a small meow. It was a sound of gratitude, a thank you for saving her life. Buddy wagged his tail, his heart filled with joy. He might not have understood her words, but he could feel the sincerity in her meow from that moment on.
Ho, ho, ho!
Misty and Buddy became inseparable. They spent their days playing by the river, chasing butterflies, and basking in the warm sun. In the evenings, they curled up together, Misty nestled in the crook of Buddy's neck, listening to the soothing sounds of the river. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. They were more than just friends. They were a family. One day, while playing by the river,
Ho, ho, ho!
Misty suddenly disappeared. Buddy searched everywhere for her, calling out her name. He checked under bushes, behind trees, and even in the water. But Misty was nowhere to be found. Just when he was about to give up hope, he heard a faint meow coming from inside a nearby barn. Rushing over, he pushed the door open, and there she was, trapped in a corner. Buddy quickly ran to her side.
Ho, ho, ho!
Licking her head to reassure her. "Don't worry, Misty," he whispered. "I'm here to help." But as he tried to coax her out, Misty panicked and ran further into the barn. Buddy didn't hesitate. He chased after her, determined to bring her back home. As the days passed, Buddy's determination to find Misty never wavered. He continued to search for her every day, refusing to give up hope.
Ho, ho, ho!
His keen sense of smell led him to a small opening in the barn wall. Peeking inside, he could hear a faint meow. With a burst of energy, he wriggled through the opening and found himself in a small enclosure. And there she was, Misty, curled up in a ball in the corner. Overjoyed, Buddy barked excitedly and rushed to her side. Misty looked up, her eyes wide with surprise. "Misty," Buddy exclaimed,
Ho, ho, ho!
his tail wagging furiously. "I found you." Relief washed over Misty as she realized she was safe. She had been so scared when she got lost, but Buddy's unwavering determination had brought her home. As they made their way back to the familiar surroundings of their home, Buddy couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. He had faced many challenges during their adventure, but his bravery had paid off.
Ho, ho, ho!
Now, as he looked at Misty, her fur clean and shiny, her eyes bright with health, he knew that their bond was unbreakable. From that day forward, Buddy and Misty's friendship only grew stronger. They continued to play by the river, explore the fields, and cuddle up together on cold winter nights.
Ho, ho, ho!
Through it all, Buddy's bravery and determination to save Misty had become a legend in their little corner of the world. The tale of the brave dog who rescued a kitten from the river was passed down through generations of animals, inspiring countless acts of kindness and bravery. And so, thanks to Buddy, the world was a better place for having a little more love and understanding in it. The end.
Ho, ho, ho!